Hello, hello, hello. We're about to go live with a bonus accountability success circle quickie. Woohoo! We're going to talk about our Goal 30 program and 3 reasons why you, yes, you, should join. So let us know, are you watching this replay or live? And we're going to get started in 3, 2, and 1.
Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. Woo!
Woohoo!
How's it going, Gary?
I'm doing well. Yeah, it's Monday and we're back. And I feel like I'm getting my bearings again since it's been a while since we had a quickie. And yeah, I got the video, I got the photo up. So yeah.
Yeah, the
good.
last one that was like, what number was that? 93?
Yeah. And we were just like sitting there like, anywho, hello. Let us know. Where you watching from? Are you watching the replay? And yeah, we're gonna jump in it. So if you're not familiar with the little program that we run, if this is the first time you're being introduced to us, April, how about you just before we even talk about Goal 30, what is the Accountability Success Circle?
Yeah, so the Accountability Success Circle is a call to or a response to this idea that people understand. Maybe it's as we get older and have to do more adulting and have so many responsibilities that we just need to stay focused on the things that we need to do, and sometimes some of those things aren't the most fun to do, and sometimes the things that are fun to do get pushed down our to-do list because we have so much other stuff that we have to do. So the Accountability Success Circle was made to help hold people accountable to being intentional about how they run their lives. We can very easily be in reactive mode all the time, which is not the most fun. So we wanted to bring people together who wanted to live more intentionally, still be productive, get things done, but in a way that is at their choice, and that's more fun, right? So ideally, we're helping people have more fun while getting stuff done, and put me and Gary together, the productivity hat and the play hat. We come together to make sure that you have a blast in your life and get some power-ups.
Yes. Awesome. Yes. And we've been around for a hot minute. And
How
we
long
have
we officially started in like 2017. So
2017.
the
Yeah.
ASC has been around for over 5 years.
Yeah, hot minute. And we have a small but mighty squad of folks that
We like it intimate.
we like to keep it intimate. And so, as we've been, doing our yearly planning retreats and whatnot, we realized that, after everyone is situated, they got their plan together, and they're off in the year. And when we were checking in, us included, was realizing, sometimes we were hitting blocks, and we missed that fun of being together, like in the retreat. And so, April had the idea of like, well, what if we did like almost like a boot camp of working on our goals, and had all the cool things about the Accountability Success Circle rolled into one, and we did it, and we launched it, our first one last year, and then since then we just finished our third.
We finished our second or third total, but
Third total, yeah.
Second for the year.
Second for 2024, third total, and it's been a blast. Yeah, it's so and it's called Goal 30, and I'm going to turn it back over to April again, just to give us the high level, like, what is it, yeah, Goal 30. All right, cool. So what am I doing for 30 days?
Yes. And so basically, this is intended to help you focus on a specific goal that maybe you are having trouble doing on your own, and maybe need a little bit more accountability. Or it could even be something, super simple that is top of mind that you really want to focus on. And so with Goal 30, it's like the 30-day challenge model where you focus on the one thing for 30 days. Everybody has a different goal, depending on what's going on in their life, which gives it variety. And we all come together, we work on our goals together, we support each other, we reflect on our progress, and by the end of it we celebrate. And so we try to make goal getting a little bit more fun because we're doing it in a community, and it's nice and healthy, and you get the feedback to help you if you encounter those blocks throughout the 30 days. So yeah, it's a super fun program. I definitely feel like my own motivation is heightened when we do it, which so now we're in this period. We just finished a Goal 30 last week, and we're gearing up for the next one. So we'll tell you a little bit more about that in a little bit. But we really wanted to give you 3 powerful reasons why you should consider joining our next Goal 30, which is in less than 2 weeks we get started. So, or I guess day 1 is 2 weeks from today,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly. Yep. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's explain.
All right.
Explain.
Cool. So the first one, before I put up the little banner and show you the first reason why you should join us on this mission, um, take a moment and think about a goal or a project or something that you've been working on, um, and has it been easy? Has it been challenging? Have there been setbacks? I assume it's been yes, 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 and most likely the reason is because life. One of our success coaches in our squad, Rebecca, she says this: life gets lifey, and so when life gets in the way, what do? We sort of downshift some of these things that at one point was a priority, but we have to work on some other stuff, and then it just gets put to the side, and then you get frustrated, like, man, I so wish I would have continued to work on that. And so that is one of the reasons why it's important to go with a squad. And we've seen, so this is not our first rodeo. We've done this multiple times, and now I'm going to kick up the first one. The main reason why you should join us is
We can
proven results. Yes.
get results. Yes.
um whatever it is you're going to work on, when you have, there's just something about being accountable, putting it out there in the world, and having, a squad of amazing folks, sort of keep nudging you along. You're going to get it. And a lot of times we think, oh, I could do it myself. Let's just be honest. It is challenging. It's so challenging. And yeah, why not have some people that you're accountable to, that you check in with, and yeah, you're gonna most likely make some progress on that. So April.
Yeah. So one of the things that we have been really focused on in the Goal 30 challenge is making sure that people can see um, how their transformation between day 1 and day 30. And depending on what your goal is, it can be different, but we do this by reflection. So here's a really interesting one. So one of our participants in the last round, Jonathan, he wanted to work on his handwriting. He has a tech job by trade, and so does a lot of technical work, and but his passion is in writing, and so the writing sometimes gets pushed by the wayside. But he had this idea of really wanting to improve his handwriting, and more specifically cursive, which for many of us might feel like a dying script at this point, but he really wanted to enhance his writing, which is amazing. And so we wanted to show you some examples. Basically, what he did every day was show some practice writing. And the day 1 and day 30, he did and he's from the UK, which is so funny, but he did what was the name of it's a Gettysburg Address, right? So he wrote out the Gettysburg Address. So Gary, can you show what day 1
Yeah.
looked like? This is just his regular handwriting. Okay, right? The 7 years ago, blah, blah, blah. So take a look at that. Okay. So that's day 1, March 18th. We even have a timestamp. All right. Back to our faces. Now,
Oh, do it.
so you just got a preview, but day 30 was April 16th or 18th. I don't remember. 16th, right? So go ahead and show it. This was him working on cursive after 30 days, writing the same thing. Take a look at it. Can we go back to the last one? Okay. So this is how his default handwriting, and then go back. This is after practicing cursive. How amazing is this?
Right.
So amazing. So
Amazing.
this was doing and this isn't a huge, major goal that takes a huge overhaul, but it brought him so much joy. He didn't even want to quit for the entire 30 days. He really made sure that he took time, and I think it was about 30 minutes minimum working on his handwriting. So amazing, amazing results.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes.
So it's so subtle. 30 days goes by so fast, and you can see how much change happens in that time frame. So if you really want to see some movement on some of your goals, that's one reason why you should check out Goal 30. Should we go to
Yes.
number 2?
Number 2
Let's do it.
is we are extremely supportive. Um, yeah. Some, some people they like to beat you in the and like, sort of like, and that's why we didn't really want to call it a boot camp, but we know that people associate stuff like this. But our main thing is it's a community. We have each other's back. And it's not just something where you're sort of dumped in and expected to like sort of sink and swim. April and myself, we're in there. And believe it or not, uh, April, like if you don't know anything about April, just know this: she is the biggest cheerleader that you will ever meet, and she actually had been a cheerleader through high school and college, so she knows what it's all about, supporting people. Um, and not only that, you have other people that are working on their goals as well, and it just becomes a 30-day party.
Yeah. And this is a really great thing for people who are competitive, but competitive with themselves. And I take the perspective of Goal 30 as, we're all working toward our goals. We're all trying to hold ourselves to, you know, the highest standards. We don't need any other people like judging and, oh, you're not making enough progress. Whatever progress you make, even if it's none in a given day, we're here to be supportive, because not every day is going to be stellar and perfect, right? Never going to be perfect. And so we focus on that progress and not perfection. But it's really important that you know that you are being seen and heard. We read every single comment that goes through these challenges. So like, times 20 people, 30 days, it's a lot of comments. And we make sure that you know that we are watching you with the most supportive eyes, and ready to, cheer you on when you have success, and ready to uphold you and uplift you when you're having one of those off days. It's a really, really supportive environment, and it keeps you away from feeling like, because there's so many different goals, we're not competing against each other. It's not a race to see who can do the most. It's really focusing on your goal, and being alongside a bunch of people that are doing the same thing. So yeah. Yay, extremely supportive. You should
Yes.
consider it if you're looking for that supportive environment. This is not like for the hustlers who are like, I'm gonna one up you. No, we're not. We're all going to lift each other up, and there are specific things about the program that make it feel like it is a collaborative effort, even though you're working on your goal on your own.
Yeah. And number 3,
The most important
it's fun. Oops, I hit the wrong button.
one.
Yes. Uh, why not? This shouldn't be something that is like an arduous thing, that you work on, for 30 days. Why would you want to continue doing that? There's a lot of neuroscience that is like, hey, look, if you can make something enjoyable, if you can celebrate the results, you're going to create those neurochemicals in your brain that's going to make you want to do more and more of them. So, yes, it is fun. We celebrate each other. And then on top of that, April sort of gave you a hint in the last one, in that there's a leaderboard. So yes, we keep track of all of the responses, and we add this sort of gamification element, one as a way to just hijack your brain and get you to want to like do more. And yeah, why wouldn't you want something that is going to design you to help you get your goals faster? And so the leaderboard and stuff is not for everyone. If that's not your jam, all right, cool, whatever. But for some, they get competitive in that, like, oh, I need to log in. I need to make sure I get my
Get
you
my
know
point.
yeah, get my points for my check-ins and stuff like that. So, hey,
Yes.
you know what? If it's going to help you get your goals faster, it's awesome. And then on top of that, at the end, we have a celebration party where we, highlight each other and elevate each other in all the progress that you made, regardless if you actually hit that milestone after day 30 or whatever progress you made.
Yeah, and even in our kickoff party, we are going to also make that really fun so that you can have great connection with the people who you're going to be challenging alongside with and all of that. And so we try to make it as playful as possible. We try to infuse as much fun as we can, or just, as a memory. Like I sometimes like to do these random, Snapchat filter videos that just are ridiculous and sending fun memes or pictures and stuff like that. So the conversation is always light and fun. And yeah, anything that involves Gary is fun. So you just have to. So, but yeah, we always focus on the fun. This is not like oh my gosh, I feel like I just ran a marathon after this is over, even though it is more of a marathon than a sprint. But you don't feel depleted. You should feel like, heck yeah, I'm ready for more. So, and then hopefully another Goal 30 will be around the corner, which it actually will be. We'll do one in the summer, but more news on that later. So,
Yes.
yay. So
Cool. Yeah.
that is our three reasons why
Three
you should
reasons.
consider joining Goal 30. And if you are interested in this after everything we've talked about, for more information and a little bit more of a deeper dive, go ahead and check out goal30.accountabilitysuccesscircle.com. Just type that in your browser and you will see everything that you need to. You can get signed up. There is an introductory video that will then be followed by 3 instructional videos that'll help you set up your goal and get ready for our kickoff party, which is going to be on May 2nd. We've got less than 2 weeks before our kickoff party, and then day one kicks off 2 weeks from today on May 6th. So hope you'll join us. This is a great way to work on something that is important to you and not important to everybody else. It's a self-care act, but you also get stuff done, so that's amazing. So consider joining us, and yeah, hopefully we'll be back with another quickie sometime soon.
Yes. And yeah, hope to see you on the program. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to either of us. But until then, we'll see y'all later. Bye.